Far out in the windswept hills of Darrenshire, there stood a bridge no one crossed after nightfall. It was called Ashbridge, built of old oak beams so dark they seemed to drink the moonlight. Travellers whispered that if you crossed it at midnight, the river below would speak, and if you answered, it would claim you. Elira, a young stonemason's daughter, never believed such tales. She had grown up watching her father repair the crumbling pillars of the bridge, learning to carve stone and shape mortar. To her, the groaning of the planks and the rush of the river were only signs of age and current. So when a wager was made at the village tavern to stand on Ashbridge at midnight, she took it without hesitation. That night she carried only a lantern and her father's chisel. The wind tugged at her cloak, and the river foamed far below. As the clock struck 12, she leaned against the rail, ready to laugh at the silence. But then she heard it, a low murmur rising from the water. Not like wind, not like current, but like 100 voices speaking at once. Name yourself, the river demanded. Her hand tightened on the chisel. She almost answered instinctively, but remembered the warnings. Instead, she whispered, I am no one to you. The voices grew sharper, angry. The lantern flickered and dimmed, and shapes began to form in the froth, faces pale and hollow-eyed, their mouths moving with the current. One hand, dripping and translucent, reached over the side of the bridge. Elira's heart thundered, but she slammed her chisel into the wooden railing. The sharp ring of steel cut through the murmur like lightning splitting a storm. The faces recoiled, vanishing back into the dark surge below. The river hissed, and then grew silent once more. Elira did not run. She walked steadily back across, her lantern guttering but alive. When she returned to the tavern, no one believed her tale. Yet when the men later tried the same wager, the bridge was gone, washed away in a storm no one remembered beginning. Still, in the valley where Ashbridge once stood, people say you can sometimes hear the river whispering your name.